So we had Zack Snyder's Justice League this year, which was 4 hours long. Now we've got a 2.5 hour zombie flick on Netflix. Was it good? Did it do it justice? Guys, I'm here to answer some questions, but before we dive in, my name is Leo Rydell, and welcome to Geekly Goods, where we talk the latest in movies, TV shows, with a little sprinkle of anime and gaming, you guys. But before we dive into this review for Army of the Dead, hook your boy up with that HBO special. Y'all know what that is? That's the Help a Brother Out special. Hit that subscribe button down below and ding the bell. Hit like on this video if you enjoy videos on the latest in these topics. And guys, I'm pretty excited today to talk to you about Army of the Dead. So let's dive in. Following a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas, a group of mercenaries take the ultimate gamble, venturing into the quarantine zone to pull off the greatest heist ever attempted. This movie stars Dave Bautista, Ella Purnell, Nora Arnzetter, Garrett Dillahunt, Ana de la Reguera, Theo Rossi, Michael Cassidy, Samantha Wynn, Omari Hardwick, and more. I just gotta start out with the good, you all. This is a gory, bloody, over-the-top zombie flick, and look, that is what I came to Army of the Dead for. There's a lot of killing, there's a lot of guns, there's a lot of blood, you guys. I mean, seriously, there's almost an art to this, and let me tell you, Zack Snyder takes his paintbrush and does a really good job of that aspect of this movie. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of blood, guys. There's heads coming off, there's heads being blown off, knife stabbing in the heads. Like, this is really well executed with the action aspect of it. I really do like the zombie kills. I really do like how many zombies there are. There really is a massive army of these zombies. It is absolutely insane. So I gotta give Zack Snyder his props. Look, Dawn of the Dead was great. This is a great ode to that zombie, really bloody zombie stuff that Zack Snyder knows just how to do. And I think that that is a strength of his, is that he does know how to do zombie action. And I think that this brings it, because like I'm saying, man, tons of guns, tons of heads getting blown off. And I am an action aficionado, so I absolutely love that aspect of the movie. That has to go at number one. Now, another thing that I really enjoyed was Dave Bautista. Look, I love his charisma on screen. I love the relationship his character has with his daughter. I do like that, but I will get a little bit into that a bit later. There's a bit of a problem when it comes to the zombie heist, and I'll get into that a little bit later into the review, but I do like the relationship between the two of them, and I do think that they have really good on-screen chemistry with one another. Very well executed. Man, I do like that action though, guys. I cannot stop thinking about that, because that's the best part of the movie, which it's a zombie flick. That's what I want. I want the action. I want that. It has really tasteful cinematography. It's shot well. There's these big wide shots that show us tons of zombies around the city, and it's edited pretty tastefully as well. Not too jarring of cuts. The action is really well choreographed as well. The action, Dave Bautista and Kate Purnell, really enjoyed their characters a lot. I also like the relationship between Omari Hardwick's character and Matthias Schweighöfer's character. I hope I'm saying that right. I had to take a look at that name one more time, because I do not know how to pronounce that last name, but I like the dynamic between those two. I thought they had really good chemistry on screen as well. So some good on-screen chemistry. I don't want to dive too deep into spoilers, so I'm not gonna say, but let's just say be sketched out by somebody in the group. Wait. Oh, and also another thing that works, Tig Notaro was actually edited into this really well. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but Chris D'Elia was supposed to be a part of this film, but after all of the things came out about him, Zack Snyder actually digitally placed Tig Notaro in the movie, and honestly, I think it's executed pretty well. I could tell in certain parts, like, okay, she's definitely standing in front of a green screen, but honestly, guys, I thought it was executed pretty well, and I think that she blends into the cast scenes really well. She is the helicopter and the relief and the help, so it kind of really helps her character actually be integrated and digitally edited into these scenes, because she's not directly with the cast most of the time. So I think that's really well executed. So props to the digital editing team, because I'm sure that was no easy feat whatsoever. But let's move on to the things that don't quite work about Army of the Dead. So where I'm at a standstill with Army of the Dead is, unfortunately, I think that second act is just, it drags, guys. It really does drag. There is just about 30 to 45 minutes in the middle that just really drag on a little too long. And look, I think a 2.5 hour runtime really hurts this, because I think the middle act does spend a little too much time at times on the relationship between Scott and his daughter, and that's Dave Bautista's character. So I really do think it drags just a little bit in the middle there. Like, you can really chop some stuff out to give us some more zombie killing, zombie mashing action. So there's pacing issues. The script isn't anything to write home about, but look, it's a zombie movie. I'm not really looking out for an amazing, beautifully written script anyway. I just really think that middle third, man, and sometimes the story of Scott and his daughter does kind of clash with things and get in the way of really giving us an immersive zombie experience the entire time from beginning to end. But I did love those action scenes, guys. I will also say there was maybe something in this that really left me, what's the word, guys? It really left me not loving it. Like, I really like this flick, but I just can't love it. And I wonder if it is a bit of a clash of storylines. It was really daring for them to break in during a zombie apocalypse, grab some money, and get out of there. But I just kind of, I wanted a little more heisting. I wanted more heisting. There's a lot of zombie killing. There's a lot of zombie defeating, but the heist stuff is really quick, and it just kind of blows through that. But man, let me tell you guys, I think the final third is awesome. Like, it gets to a point in the movie where, don't want to spoil, but it just gets really action-packed. And let me tell you, man, Dave Bautista mowing down a crop of zombies is exactly what I came to watch, you guys. So I really liked Army of the Dead. I just didn't love it, though. There's some charm missing. There's, unfortunately, the storyline between Dave Bautista's character Scott and his daughter Kate. It just really doesn't mesh as well with the zombie and the heist stuff, which I did say earlier they have good on-screen chemistry, and I don't take that back, but I just think there's a little bit too much treading of that in the film sometimes. Also, Theo Rossi, his character was absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't know, felt overacted. It just wasn't working for, he wasn't working for me, guys. But y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comments, what you thought about Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. If I had to give a rating to this film, I would go a 7 out of 10. Really good, solid action zombie flick. I liked it from beginning to end. Just that middle third, man, really dragged this story down, and some plot issues, some pacing issues. Unfortunately, the writing isn't as strong, but hey, I loved the gore. I loved the action. I loved the casino backdrop, guys. And the cinematography was awesome. I really enjoyed this, and I think if you would have taken out about 30 to 45 minutes of this movie, I would have loved it. I think pull out some of that middle third, pull out some of the endearing love stories and all these things, and really reel in and focus in on the zombie stuff. I'm there, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. So are you gonna go see Army of the Dead? It's coming out in theaters in a limited capacity this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I believe. So check your local theater. It may be showing in the theater, and if it's not in the theater, it will be on Netflix May 21st. Y'all let me know. Are you gonna go see it? And of course, if you're new here, hook your boy Leo Lydale up with that HBO special. Hit that subscribe button for your boy if you enjoyed this video. And guys, we will see you next time on Geekly Goods.